Look, I guess given that I don't live in South Africa, my take on the South African scene is largely, born out from your best work because we only see the good stuff over here. I've long seen it as having a really interesting combination of intelligence and humanity, which I think is a really interesting place to be. I think there's, I guess South Africa seems the advertising scene a little like New Zealand in that you guys have got to seriously punch above your weight and be, super clever and, a little radical to actually, do a lot with not a lot. And I think, particularly in the writing, I think there is a real intelligence to it that you don't get in a lot of markets, which is really refreshing. But also, there's always been a real sense, I think, in South African work of this notion of humanness. And I actually did a little Googling since I found out I was going to be chairing, your way. I thought I'd better look into some of the aspects of culture because I think it's important to understand as much as you can about different parts of the world, particularly if you're going to be judging the work. And is it Ubuntu? This notion of humanness. And look, it's not it's obviously not unique to South Africa, but I actually think it comes through in a lot of the best work in maybe in ways that you don't see in, the UK or the States where there's, a lot more cynicism through, some of the best work. So I guess, a combination of intelligence and humanity is a really nice place to be, particularly in the, in the categories I'll be looking after. I think, and every juror will say the same thing, particularly in film and radio, is, we're looking for pieces that make us feel something immediately. Where you have an immediate emotional reaction and it moves you somewhere, takes you somewhere, it elevates you and shifts you, even in the minutest degree, because I think there's a lot of inert, passive advertising in the world. And, the advertising we seek to avoid and we seek to stamp out and we try and tell, marketers that they should avoid at all costs is the work that makes you feel nothing. That might have a lot of money behind it, might have a lot of science and thought, and you can see 14 planners smashing their heads together for months, but it doesn't make you feel, it doesn't elevate the human spirit or move it along. So that immediate reaction, don't think yet, just feel. Does it make you feel something? Does it shift you?